What's up, RootTube? Welcome back. So this is the part 2 of the video. The last video was going too long. I just wanted to, thought more people would click on it if it was shorter versus just a really long video. So I'm splitting these into 2 videos, but I'm putting them both out at the same day. But basically, right now, as I said in the end of the video, if you watch all the way to the end, I thought it'd be kind of fun in the spirit of 50 Shades of Grey fanfic, to read some fan fiction as the characters, and I will be playing all 3 main characters. Bella really doesn't have a role in this one because we're interested in the Edward-Jacob triangle of more of a line, not really a triangle, So Bella only has a short part, but it's a doozy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And scene. Basically, I don't want to read the whole 7 pages or whatever, so I skipped to where the action really kind of gets spicy. And so to give you some background, there was some argument at the Collins house where Jacob came over. Bella got angry, attacked Jacob, and he stormed off. Edward went after him to see what's up, what's good, And Jacob was like, I don't want to get in your car, but Edward's like, get in my car. So he did, and now we are kind of talking, and they're kind of reminiscing about the fight and what happened, and that's where we are. And the spice levels just got to curry level 5. Jacob sighed deeply. Edward's seriousness, in a way, worried him. He wanted to forget today's events, but at the same time, he needed to know Edward's thoughts.
You know what I think about this? They can all go fuck themselves. Especially her.
What the fuck you think you're doing here, Jacob? Why'd you stop trying to fuck my man? Oh fuck, that's my beer. Trying to fuck my man or something? My man is my man. You better get off my fucking property or I'll beat your fucking ass. Come over here, honey. Do not, I repeat, do not try to fuck my man again, Jacob, or there will be serious problems. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna go fuck my man. Yeah.
They all act like animals and dare call me one? A bunch of hypocrites. How dare they? At least I'm honest with what I am.
I understand what you're saying. But what bothers me the most is your thoughts when you're around. I can constantly feel your thoughts, and I can see and feel your eyes on me. And it's hard for me to ignore, because your thoughts are literally screaming. I feel like old borders are blurring. And I mean, everyone knows what you're up to now. I just don't know what to do.
It's just hard for me to answer this question. I didn't choose what I feel like. It just kind of happens. I partly understand it. And I know it's dangerous, but I don't even know what to do about these feelings anymore, and I have.
Jacob swallowed nervously. At the sound of these words, his thoughts drifted away. He was afraid of what Edward might say. Or worse, he would forbid him from getting closer to him and the entire Collins family. Of course, what did I expect from this ride? I'm only gonna get hurt even more. Jacob, you're not helping. Although, in fact, nothing helps me. The behavior of my family makes me want to constantly do something to piss them off more. I can't stand how everything is just slipping away. I feel like I have no control over the situation anymore, Jacob. My feelings have lied to me. My emotions are telling me one thing and my mind is telling me another. Life's funny like that, isn't it? But after that attack, to be honest, I'm exhausted. Honestly, lately, your optimism and cheer has been the only thing to warm me up. Edward's mouth curled slightly into a smile. He needed someone to talk honestly to without fear of being judged, someone he could count on. And Jacob was the person who gave him this. Just like that. Selfishness. An uncontrollable smirk appeared on Jacob's face. He hadn't expected this. Hope bloomed again in his heart. But then he noticed the vampire froze, motionless. However, Edward did not react for the moment as his thoughts were far away. He was considering so many things at once. Pure chaos reigned in his head. Plus, all of Jacob's thoughts.
Is this real right now?
He had to find out what was going on. Edward's gaze returned to reality. As he stared curiously at Jacob, he gently brushed Jacob's thigh with his finger.
I know perfectly well what you're thinking, Jacob. I can hear your heart beating in your chest. I can feel your blood pumping through your veins. And I know how dangerous these thoughts are. I know how contagious it can be. But this needs to end sooner than later, for both our sakes. Because in the end, I won't be able to give you what you need.
Jacob wanted to say something, but Edward's gaze and hand stopped him.
And you want me to come closer? Because of my touch. You want to feel it, don't you, Jacob?
Edward began to bend slowly over to Jacob's seat, carefully studying his reaction. This strange magnetic aura began to irrevocably surround them.
You like my cold breath on your skin. You wonder what the taste of my tongue will be. You wonder how my tongue will taste. You wonder how my tongue will taste. This is dangerous. I've said that like 6 times. You're so tempted. The mere thought is unbearable for you.
The vampire was on the brink of sanity. It excited him even more. He was curious and desperate to feel what Jacob was feeling. He rested one hand on Jacob's thigh, and then unceremoniously planted a kiss on his lips. Jacob's heartbeat sped up drastically. He automatically put his hand on Edward and held him in place and kissed him back. Subconsciously, he knew that the vampire was most likely not taking it serious. Nevertheless, he didn't want to miss the opportunity to kiss of his dream. He grabbed Jacob's hair with his free hand and pulled him away for a bit.
God, that was hot. I'm so hard, Jacob.
Edward's voice made Jacob shiver uncontrollably, but he didn't wait for an answer. Vampire's hand began to slowly move higher and higher up the thigh. His tongue began tracing the line of Jacob's jaw. And then he found his way back into the hot mouth again. The position they sat in and the design of the car made it very difficult for their bodies to get closer. But no one was complaining. When Jacob's hand went too far, Edward automatically pulled away.
Was as good as you imagined it would be?
He wasn't angry, but he had to stop it.
Now you don't have to imagine it anymore. You know what it tastes like now. Is that good enough for you? It doesn't really help me thinking about it. On the contrary, it just makes everything more confusing. And I'll think about it even more. Sorry you called the wolf out of the forest, but on second thought, I'm not sorry. Not good. Because it's unnatural. We could never work. It's unreasonable. I hope you would have saw that by now. These feelings, we can't have them. A vampire and a wolf.
How could that ever work? I thought you would get that by now. Jacob was speechless for a moment. His eyes were still glowing in the dark and his cheeks were flushed pink. Jacob's body felt limp against the seat and he gently tilted his head back, but Edward didn't stop.
Jacob, why me? You can get it from anyone. You're a good-looking guy. I don't think you'd have any problems with the ladies or the men, for that matter. I'd like to be your friend, not your fantasy. You can hate me now for having those thoughts. I just don't want to disturb the peace that reigns currently. I don't want our relationship to separate you from others and make you feel lonely. You see, Jacob, sooner or later I would hurt you. Maybe not now. Maybe not tomorrow. But I'm not perfect, Jacob. And with this sick, twisted personality of mine, I'm bound to do something wrong because I'm not perfect. And if we stop now, at least we won't regret what we do next. Please, take one of these. So
I'll
what
drive you
now?
home.
You're drugging me?
Don't worry, they're just sleeping pills. You've had a rough few hours and I think it'd be better if it would help you
You
sleep.
just always carry a set of sleeping pills on you?
Just in case.
I don't want to say anything, but that's disturbing. You're so sexy.
Edward tried to focus on driving, though he didn't have to, and Jacob focused on recreating in his mind what just happened between them. However, with every minute, his thoughts darted and faded more and more. When they got to Jacob's house, he was completely unconscious. Without more trouble, Edward pulled him. Those damn construction people are ruining the moment, or what? No more dinging. No more dinging. Let's get back to our fucking softcore porno, boys and girls. Okay, where were we? Without much trouble, Edward pulled him out of the car and carried him to his bedroom. Laying him gently on the bed, he covered him with a sheet and for a moment studied his body in blissful sleep. He couldn't understand what was driving him, why he couldn't just get away from him. In the past, it was easier to ignore him and such things, but things have now changed. He had no idea what would happen tomorrow. He had no idea what he'd find at home. He just wanted to stay in this dream. The past was a blur. The future was unknown. The present was exciting. And there you have it. Oh, calm down out there. Calm down out there. Thank you very much for, I know I killed the reading. Sensual. I think Audible should hire me as a reader. I'll be hot and steamy, baby. Hot and steamy. I hope you enjoyed that awesome recreation of a fan fiction that I found online. You know, if you thought that was fun, then, you know, there's like 10 million of these out there online. So, and that was only a chapter. I think this was someone's book that they wrote. You know, if you want to know what happened to Jacob and Edward, newsflash, I think it was. No, but, you know, I hope you enjoyed this little rendition. Hope you have a good day. And if you're just clicking on this video, just, you know, without watching my first one, please, if you enjoyed this, go back and watch my review where I kind of break down the movie and kind of quickly, scene by scene, go through the movie and kind of have a laugh at it. You know, it's a good, fun time. And if you enjoyed this, I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And, you know, think about subscribing and leave a comment below. I'm always in there chatting with people, liking people's comments. So, you know, join the potato famine. That's what we're called. You want to be a part of the famine? My potatoes. What was that? I don't know. Anyways, it was nice seeing you. It was nice talking to you. I will see you next time. And I hope you enjoyed that little fan fiction. Peace. Subconsciously, he knew that the vampire was most likely not taking it serious. Nevertheless, he didn't want to miss the opportunity to kiss of his dreams.
You know, think about it even more. Sorry you called the wolf out of the forest, but on second thought, I'm not sorry. You wonder how my tongue will taste. You wonder how my tongue will taste. This is dangerous. I've said that like 6 times. You're so tempted. The mere thought is unbearable for you. You trying to fuck my man or something? My man is my man. You better get off my fucking property or I'll beat your fucking ass. Come over here, honey. Do not, I repeat, do not try to fuck my man again, Jacob, or there will be serious problems. Fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna go fuck my man.